is not how I thought I was going to be ending the video, but apparently it snowed last night and it's still snowing over our nice new paint job. So that's wonderful. That's where we're at right now. Love that. Well, that's wonderful. Well, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace. What is going on, and good morning, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be taking on the project of sanding and buffing and polishing out the paint on the truck because we just laid down some new paint. But first, just moved Mom's car out of the garage. I'm going to go ahead and sweep all this junk out of here, sweep all the junk off the driveway before I go ahead and pull the truck back. And then we will go ahead and grab a cold start, and I will show you guys that, and then we're going to hop right into the project. On there, I don't know why it stuttered like it did. Truck was not happy with that cold start this morning, apparently. Yeah, so that was bizarre. We ended up just hopping in and getting it started that way, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to polish this out best I can. We're gonna start with 1,000 grit. We're gonna work up to 3,000, then we'll buff and polish it. It's not gonna be perfect. I painted it in not perfect conditions. It was actually like 50, it wasn't even 50 degrees, it was like 30, so it wasn't really a smart idea. But we did it anyway. It's gonna have to get repainted. Either way, I don't really care at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna start wet sanding, then we're gonna buff and we're gonna polish it. We'll see how good we can get it to look, and then yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse, and you guys are gonna get to watch me do this. So let's go ahead and start.
Everything I used to dream being real right now, now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out, yeah. I keep on going till the lights go down, yeah. Till the lights go. Everybody wanna make millions, but not everybody been working. Everybody know they got brilliance, but not everybody been searching. Everybody rap about money and hoes, but they got neither. Everybody knows, always been keeping it real. Every time that I spit in the flow, I've been going to get it, they not gonna forget it. I've been going up, they've been staying afloat. My music been personal, telling my stories. I'm telling the truth and my life been exposed. Talking to fans that we in it together. I'm never gonna turn even under the pressure. I'm keeping it true to myself. Don't matter to me if the curtains are open or closed. Everything I wanted, I got it. Always wanted more, so I'll never be stopping. Everyone asking when a new drop in. Pressure been building, but it's a good problem. Graduated college and now I got options. Always bringing more, all these rappers take caution. Always been bossing, everybody watching. Love every fan, just know you're not forgotten. No, everything I used to dream.
Alright, so you guys just watched me go through. We started at 1,000, we worked up to 3,000. It's drying right now. It's, you know, starting to obviously fade. There's not going to be color left. But yeah, where we're at now, I am going to wait, let this dry, and then we will go ahead and we will buff it out, and then we will polish it. But before I forget, today's bang for the video, Blue Raz, high quality one of my favorites. We went and stocked up on some bangs yesterday, I think, too. So we've got quite the array in the basement. I'll probably go ahead and show you guys that later in this video, maybe, if I remember. But we've got our cutting compound and our polishing glaze up here with our buffer. So we're basically going to repeat this on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and buff and polish this side out first, and then we'll go ahead and repeat it over there. And then, yeah, hopefully it turns out good. Then, I don't know if we're going to clay bar the truck or not today. Obviously, you can see it's very dirty. I haven't touched it really since we've been doing all this work. because it's supposed to snow like tomorrow again anyway, so there's really no point in me messing around with it. So we're just waiting basically for the snow to hit, then I'll end up cleaning it after that. But the truck looks pretty ugly without fender flares, if you ask me. I mean, it just looks very plain. So, nah, I'm not a fan. They're sitting over here. They're going to get ready. Well, they'll go back on once we paint that bottom body line, which I don't know when we're going to do. Maybe this weekend. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, that's where we're at with that. So, I'll come back once we've started buffing and polishing this out.
Everything I used to dream in real right now, now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out, yeah. I keep on going till the lights go down, yeah. Till the lights go down, till the lights go down. I've been feeling alright, I've been taking what's mine, I've been running out of time. I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down. Everybody wanna be friends now, but not everybody been with me. Started with a couple hundred plays now, but not everybody saw diss me. I seen it coming, it was all or nothing. I knew the future gonna give me something. I put in the time, put in the work on my rhyme. Knew all along I was Shawn, I'm on now. Got a long way to go, won't slow down. I've been staying up too long now. Sun coming up and I'm in the zone now. I'm doing what everyone don't now. When the money won't change me, people thinking I'm crazy. Negative talk don't faze me. Focused on pleasing the people who raised me. Invest in myself, already knew the projection. Drowning in all of my wealth. Now money is people and blessings. Wishing that everyone started with millions of dollars and do what they wanted. I wonder how many would still go to college or follow the dreams and not worry about falling. It's real. Everything I used to dream in real right now, now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out, yeah. I keep on going till the lights go down, yeah. Till the lights go down. Till the lights go down. I've been feeling alright, I've been taking what's mine, I've been running out of time. I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down.
Alright guys, well you guys just watched me go ahead and do that. Obviously it did not turn out how it should have. I really think it's just because I have a cheap buffer and polisher. It does not bring the paint back to where it should. You guys can see a clear line right there between the paint and where I sanded and such, so it's pretty fucked. Apparently my dad has a buffer and polisher somewhere. Don't really know where it is. So my mom sent him a text. Hopefully he's gonna get back to me and he's gonna tell me where it is. It's definitely not out here, so I don't know where he has it. But according to him, it's a really good one. But if he doesn't have it, I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy a Torx one on Amazon from Chemical Guys, and I'll have that here, and we will actually go over the whole truck, buff and polish it again, because that'll bring back a lot more life to the truck, and I have a feeling it'll make it look really good. And then we will go ahead and we're gonna wax the truck at that same time. So until then, I don't really know what I'm going to do. So that's basically where we're going to leave it for now. I'll come back once I have something to add to whatever happens. I'm going to be taking a turn here, actually. As you can see, it has snowed somehow on April 16th. So that's where we're at with that. But actually, obviously we can't finish up doing our buffing and sanding like I planned to in this video. I think I'm going to be buying a new polisher. It's going to be an actual good one. We're going to get a DeWalt one. It's going to be a big one. So I'm looking forward to that. But to finish off this video, we're actually going to go hop in the truck and we're going to try to mess around with my sub a little bit because my sub's been having problems. It was cutting in and out yesterday and then just stopped working completely. So I don't really know what the problem is. It looked like the fuse was blown yesterday. So I'm not sure if that is linked to our problem. So we're going to go over there and we're going to start troubleshooting. We might end up pulling the head unit back. See if any of the wires back there are messed up, check all of our connections and so on, check all fuses, and we'll see where we can go from there. So that's what I'm going to think we're going to start with, and then hopefully we find what's wrong. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're getting an early start. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm trying to get out here, get this thing started as soon as I can because I want to get it done with. I have a crazy plan today. Not sure how well it'll work or not, but we had an idea to remove the front wheels from the truck and put the rotors on dollies basically, and try to wheel the truck up in here. I don't know how well that'll work. I mean, this is kind of the profile we're looking at. We'd have to go down quite a bit to clear. I really don't know if it would work, but where we're at right now, we are going to be painting this bottom line of the truck with the Bedliner to match the front and back bumpers. It's going to involve a little bit of body work. We got a dent on that side we're going to have to pull. We got rust that we're going to have to fix. I have rust converter. We got some stuff that we're going to work with. So basically I'm going to start by pulling the rear bumper first, because it's going to have to come off. We're going to have to paint behind it anyway. And then, yeah, we're basically going to work from there. So I'm going to go ahead, get started. I think Jake will be here at some point, and that's where we're at. So I'll come back when I got something. Well, guys, currently just got crushed by the bumper. I grabbed my phone right after it happened. This is how we're sitting. It is completely on top of me and does not feel good at all. I undid most of the bumper bolts, and I was trying to figure out how to actually get it off, and I was kind of just messing around with it, and it ended up coming off on its own and landed straight on my guts, and it's a heavy bumper. It does not feel good. So yeah, I'm in pain, but bumper's off, so let's get to work. Went around the whole truck and put down some automotive tape, so we have our line that we will be following. So that's all the way around. Now I have paper and blue masking tape, so basically I'm just going to follow the green line with the blue tape, and we're going to tape a row of this paper all the way around it, just so that, you know, we don't get any overspray on any of the good paint and so on. And then now I'll show you guys the body work that needs to be done. Because if we come over here, you can see we got a fat dent down in there. So that one's gonna have to be, we're gonna need to do some body work on that. So once we get done taping, that'll probably be the first spot I go and sand, because we're gonna have to fix a lot of that crap. Don't know what we're gonna find. I don't think it's not pullable, so we're not gonna be able to like stick a dent puller or anything on it, just because of the way it's pinched. So it's going to get body filled. We're not going to body fill the entire thing, because there's really no point. We'll just put a lot of thick bed liner on there, so it'll, you know, bring it back a little bit. But yeah, I'm not really that worried with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on laying down this paper. Well, that is it. It is all taped off all the way around. We don't need to really go up the whole entire side of the truck, because I'm going to be painting pretty close anyway, so the overspray is not really going to be big. Today's bang, I think we got Blue Raz, another, you know, good one. I think it's already been in one of the episodes, but whatever, we'll roll with it. I think now I'm gonna go ahead, start sanding 80 grit, get it down, get it out of the way. I'm gonna go see if the angle grinder is around. We're gonna need that. Angle grind with a wire brush. It will speed up this process a lot. So yeah, let's get to it. So we are over here on the passenger side now, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why you should not use a rubberized coating if you do not know what you're doing, or if you're not going to do it properly. So my previous owner, when I bought this, had a little coating of underlining under here. It didn't look too bad, because he had done it right before he sold the truck to the dealership. So, you know, I didn't really think about it. I didn't really know anything about it either. Now that we are going under here to, you know, start removing it, this is what we're finding. So if you look under here, I'm able to put a screwdriver under most of this and pull it out, which is not good. And you can see how wet and the moisture that is just sitting under here. I mean, some of it does not look too bad. I mean, we got a lot of bare metal there, which is good. But some of the spots where it's like a down point, there's been water sitting there for over a year now, and it's continuously just filling and sitting, and the rust is pretty bad. So I'm going to continue to go ahead and just keep picking at all this, and hopefully we have, you know, salvageable metal under there. I got some rust reformer we're going to throw down under there, and so on like that. So I'm gonna keep continuing at this, and then I will come back. It's past now. The other side is done with the wire brush. I went under there. I went and got the angle grinder for my dad's work. Starting on this side now, I'm gonna set up a time lapse so you guys can watch, and then yeah, we'll come back and we'll assess the damage. Oh yeah, look at that. Come over here. Got a couple trim pieces. Touched up the bumper a little bit. Walk over yonder. Touched up the front bumper on that one spot right there. You can see the wet spot. Touch is looking very happy. Oops. What's going on, guys? We're back here a few days later now. It's I don't even know how long it's been since I've recorded last, to be honest. It's been a while. You know, we've just been busy getting stuff done. Coronavirus, can't do much, can't really film much. I mean, we've just been fishing a lot. The boys, we've been heading out, you know, trying to get some fishing in. Help my other buddy shop for a truck now. That's probably what I'm gonna go do today. I mean, we just got a bunch of stuff that's been going on. I think I'm gonna sweep out the garage first here because it's pretty dirty in here. But actually, we're gonna go ahead while it's 70 degrees out here. It's gonna start storming later and then rain the next 3 days. The truck hasn't been washed in like over 2 weeks now. It's kind of brutal, but yeah, that's where we're at with that. Basically, while it's 70 degrees out here, I'm gonna roll up the bed cover, and then we're gonna fix the bed rails that are with that cover. I'm gonna lower them because the bed cover just does not sit right, and I think it has to do with those rails. So I'm gonna try to lower those rails a little bit and see if we can get it to sit better, and you know, obviously just try to get it to seal as best we can, because it's a problem we've been having. I mean, when it was windy, the wind was just blowing straight under the cover, and it wasn't doing us any good. But yeah, so that's where we're at with that. Basically, yeah, we're just gonna get to work and go ahead and start doing that. Well, we have skipped ahead numerous days now. I think this video is honestly like 2.5 weeks long. I just have not had motivation, have not had stuff to do on the truck recently. But we ran into a problem. We were having sub issues before. The sub is toast. I mean, it's completely blown. It sounds terrible. It blows the fuse every time, and it just makes like a weird like noise. So that's kind of where we're at now. I already ordered a new sub that I'm going to be dropping in this box. I ordered a separate amp too. We're not going to be using the same setup thing here. We're going to be using the same box. We're just going to run the wires separately, and we're going to have a way better sounding sub and amp. We got a Rockford Fosgate amp coming, or sub coming. So that is where we're at with that. So I'm tearing apart this sub. As you can see here, we got one screw out. All these screws are from this amp that was on the side. So I'm gonna continue pulling these out, and then I will come back to show you guys the inside of the box. And I really am not good at this thing right now. We've skipped ahead a couple more days now. We were back out here. We just pulled the truck back. My new buffing pad and polishing pads actually came in yesterday. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to fix this crack in the fender here too. You know, you can't really see this part. This one is covered by the fender. I don't know why it cracked again. I have a feeling it had to do when we were painting. It was 50 degrees or whatever. But basically, we're just going to take a little bit of sandpaper to it. We're going to just carve up that little spot. We're glaze putty over it. And then we will lay down some paint and clear it. And then that should be good. And then, yeah, we have our new pads that are sitting over here with our new amplifier. Our pads are sitting right there. So we will go ahead and we will wet sand this other side, because we never wet sanded this other side. We'll hit it with 1000 grit, and go from there. And then after we do all that, we're definitely going to take the power washer out again and give her a nice little clean down, because I cleaned this 4 days ago and it is absolutely filthy. So if you look here, I mean, it is just, it's pretty bad. But depending on how well this buff and polish turns out, we might go ahead and buff and polish the entire truck again, just because this stuff is a lot like higher quality, so it's probably going to turn out a lot better. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get my sandpaper out. We're going to fix that little spot first. Today's bang is cotton candy. I tried the 3D brand of energy drink yesterday. Nasty cotton candy. Will not try that again. But we just went ahead and sanded and glazing puttied that side. Over here we were just going at it for a little while with our 1000 grit. We got all the clear coat drip out of it, which is good. So we're good to buff that side once it dries out a little bit. This side I'm just gonna work on, continuing to do this. I just got little things I'm gonna have to touch up here and there. I got to glazing putty this again. I'm gonna wipe it down with denatured alcohol. We'll glazing putty that. Hopefully sand that flat, and then we should be good to go. Then we will go ahead and throw a little bit of paint over that spot and roll with it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's hidden by the fender flare anyway, so it's not gonna really be seen. I just don't want it ruining the rest of the paint, so we have to seal it. So that is what we're gonna do now. Far along, I've skipped. I don't really remember. I'm eating lunch right now. The paint work over here has been working. I mean, I don't really have anything for that anymore. I got one last set, I think, of clear to put on that one. Over here, the buffing and polishing turned out incredible right here. Obviously it's really dirty. It's all wet and such, but I'm probably gonna go back through and after I wash this, because I'm gonna wash it before I put the fender flares on anyway. But I'm gonna wash it. We'll take a look at the quality of how everything turned out. We still got some clear coat drip. Not really sure what I want to do about this yet. Honestly, this side's probably gonna have to get sanded and repainted anyway, but I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I really don't want to. This side's actually pretty promising besides the crack. We repainted it and glazing puttied and everything, and it's still got that little crack in it there, but it's not a big deal. We'll put our one last thing of clear on there. We'll let that sit. Then, I'll go ahead and start buffing everything else. And then, we'll work from there. I put some 3M tape on our little rock guard down there. It needed some. So over here, we stuck some tape on the fender flare for the other side. That side I just cleaned up, so it's gonna need to get its 3M tape all over it because all the holes are gone on this side besides like 3. So that's where we're at with that. I'm just gonna keep working. Our new buffer and pads are incredible. It's actually really nice. It makes the job way easier. There's our finishing pad, our buffing pad. That's for when we clean the truck after. But here's all of our setup, our clear coat, so on. You guys know the deal. So I'm gonna continue working and hopefully finish up. The video is probably gonna make 0 sense whatsoever because of the amount of times that we have jumped around in it. But I mean, that's just kind of how it's been going recently. We do a little bit here and there every day, and then we just move on. But it is freezing out here now. It's about 30 degrees. It's been like 65 the last like 3 days, and all of a sudden now we got a big temp drop. So that is where we're at. I'm going to be coming out here. I'm going to polish the front fenders, hood, and bumper. Middle valence, I guess. I'm going to polish this before Jeff gets here because Jeff's going to be bringing his power washer with the soap feature, and we're going to go ahead and end up soaping. We're going to clean the whole thing, obviously, because after we cleaned it last time, it just got filthy right away again. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. The new subwoofer is in. We did that last night. A lot of things have just been happening. We kind of just do things and go and move on really quick. We haven't really been like sitting down, taking time to make videos and such. It's just been kind of a mess recently. So that's how things have been going. And I apologize for that, but ow. That is where we're at. We're gonna be re-clearing this tailgate soon. We gotta re-clear part of that front valance. That's gotta get done. And then besides that, everything else looks good. We got our polished piece right here. You can see it's pretty shiny. It's still dirty, so I mean, what are you gonna do? Come over here. We got some glass laid. Check that out. There you go. And yeah, so that's basically where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw on our black polishing pad, and hopefully we will get to work, polish up this front end, hopefully get it looking better than it does. And then if that is the case, then we might end up polishing the doors and such, but that's not my biggest concern right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll come back. It is the day after now. The truck is all cleaned up and polished up pretty good. We've done the bed sides before, saw that a little bit ago. I did the front clip. Obviously, here's our paint. She looks really good. No scratches, no swirls. We did this fender up here. We did the hood. Obviously, it's dirty now because, you know, my truck can't stay clean for more than a day. We did down here. Obviously, there's some deeper scratches still that are not going to come out from a buffer. We got some other stuff here. We got a couple soap drips. We did this door. Obviously, it's pretty dirty again, but yeah, that is where we're at. The paint looks really good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. The next thing we have to do is we're gonna have to get this crappy clear coat off of this tailgate once it is warmer to do so, because as you can see, we have polish down there and then matte, so that's not gonna work. Basically, the way to fix that is going to be wet sand with an 800 grit, get all that clear coat off. It's gonna look real, you know, matte and like flattened, and then we will respray the entire tailgate with some clear. I have clear in there now, so that'll be the project for that. We're going to be painting the mirror caps too, the top of the mirror caps red. We're gonna match those to the truck. I think that'll look really good. I've seen a couple of people do it on the red trucks now with tow mirrors, and I really like the look of it. So we're gonna be tackling that here pretty soon. We'll end up taking the mirrors off and spraying them off or whatever. Probably about the same time we do the tailgate, just so we get it all done in one go. But yeah, that is way ahead down the line. Who knows when it's a little bit warmer out. I want to make sure I paint it when it's like 70 degrees out or so, just so we know it's gonna last and it'll look good. So that is where we're at with that. I think we are done with this video for today. You know, the truck looks really good lately. We were just at a protest actually for COVID-19, which is kind of funny. If I get some clips from that, me driving by and getting real rowdy with them, I'll put them in the video here, but no promises on that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.